Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day or great night. Hey, who are the night owls? Where are you at? I'm pretty sure you're popping on pretty soon. As you are popping on, where are you tuning in from? If you're brand new, post new below so we can chat. So we are using the morning and the evening for accountability for you, at least for this month. And so I labeled this, where are you going? And so what I meant by that is, where are you going? Like, where is this destination? Where is this journey? Where are these next 30 days taking you? And we talked this morning about the foundation, like laying the foundation of your health and fitness, or laying the foundation of your goals this month, right? We talked about, if you tuned into this morning's live, awesome. If you did not, go back and listen to it. Really, I showed you down the street from our house, they're building houses. It's been taking a long time. Like them leveling out the dirt, bringing in dirt, taking out dirt, digging for the thermal stuff they're looking for. Like, it legitimately takes a really long time for them to build houses around here. Just the foundation, everything that you can't see. But as soon as that part's done, the house goes up like crazy. And so I was telling people this morning, it's the same with your health and fitness. There's not like an instant, like, remember, we live in a fast-paced society, right? So there's no like instant gratification. The closest thing I have for you to instant gratification is drinking ketones. And even that requires patience and making sure it fits for your body, and we go back and forth. So with all of that said, where are you going? Where are you going this month? Today would be your day 2 or 3, depending on when you started. How are your systems? Did you set anything in place the last couple days? What are some habits that you're working on creating? So this is your checking in time below. Was your day good? Could it be better? Do you feel happy when you lay your head down at the pillow going, yes, day 3 or day 2 or day 4, whatever it is for you, done. I feel great. So as you're tuning in, tell us where you're tuning in from, tag a friend that you think needs help or you want them to join you on your accountability, and ask a question. So all I was going to do is hop on here and answer some questions, have you check in, tell me how your day is, post new below so that we can get to know each other. Somebody did ask a little while ago, I've been catching up on a lot of questions. So Grandma's in town. Steve and I are going to be leaving for a couple days. So Grandma's hanging out, and a lot of you have been asking. I'm going to scroll through. So if you have questions, let me know. The Reboot is only available till tomorrow, and then it's done. So if you want to join us on the 60-hour Keto Reboot, it's a kit that I've posted here before. We are going to start September 15th. So you have the opportunity to join us in rebooting your system. It's a little box. In the box, you've got ketones and broth and these pills, and you've got our electrolytes. And the entire kit is to help you reset your metabolism or get past a plateau or just start your journey. It is a powerful reboot. And so if you want that, go to KetoMOMReboot.com or post reboot below, because you cannot join us in September if you don't get it tonight or tomorrow. And then you'll have to wait till October. Who wants to wait till October? So there's lots and lots of new people doing it, and I need to know that you ordered it because I'm going to plug you into a private group, and so it's going to be awesome. So with all of that said, hey, babe, tell me if you see any questions come through. So a lot of people are checking in. If you're not in the private group for the Reboot, let me know. Like, send me a private message so I can send you the Reboot link. And what are some goals that I'm working on? Do you guys want to know the goals that I'm working on? Well, I'm always working on getting stronger. I have definitely wiggled away from getting up as early as I want to. So I used to be a 5:30 or the latest 6:30 riser. Now we've been getting up, taking the dogs for a walk, and I feel like I've pushed my morning way too late. So I need to get up, get my workout done before we take the dogs for a walk, then take the dogs for a walk, and then shower before my kids wake up. That's my goal. I have a lot of different goals, some personal goals, some... What are some of my personal goals? Well, you want to know? I've been dabbling with writing a book, but then there's this part of me that doesn't want to write a book because I feel like people listen to things. So then my husband's been not begging me, but telling me to do a podcast. So the other day I was like, man, I really should do this podcast because I feel like the book would be the podcast. And I figured out how I could make it work for everything that I love. It's not like at first it was going to be a book about our girls, right? So I have the title of it already. I think I have the title of I haven't even told my husband this, but I think it all came together in my head the other day, but I was going to wait to start it until after these next couple events that we're going to. Think I should do a podcast? It's going to be about life. Like, it's going to be a lot about parenting. We're going to throw some marriage stuff in there. I love business. Like, I didn't really know I loved business and I loved working so much. It's going to be about that journey. It's going to be about lots of things, not just the keto journey, but that will be in there as well. But I have an idea for it. That's what I'm working on up here. Now, if you just keep thinking about things and you don't ever take action, nothing will ever happen. Same with your journey, same with my journey, same with everybody's journey. So I need to just suck it up and take my own advice when I say don't mess up good for perfect, because I keep trying to figure it out. And I think I just have to do it. So, babe, I don't know how to do a podcast. I need you to help me. Y'all hear it? Maybe by October 1st we'll work on that. That's what I'm working on. What is everybody else working on? Okay, does anybody have any questions? I would love to help. I'm legitimately just sitting on here. So, hey, if you're just popping on, check in for your accountability, okay? And ask a question. I'm going to sit on here for 10 minutes. I already answered that. Hey, post new below. I already answered my goals. I always want to get stronger. I just have to lift heavier weights. Now, that's on me because I like to work out. I hate to get super sweaty. So if I really want to get stronger, I know it's so bad. If I want to get stronger, I've got to put in the work. No different than if somebody wants to get fitter, thinner, lose some fat loss, whatever it is, you've got to put in the work. And I haven't put in enough work to get buff. I just haven't. And I know it. And I'm not ready here to do it. So I work out to stay how I am. If I want to go any further, I'm going to have to up my game. It's kind of like doing the reboot. Like if you want to get past that next level, if you want to go to the next level, if you want to do something different, if you want to make a pivot, you've got to make a pivot. That's what the reboot's here for you. So join us on the reboot because you're going to love it. And I'm one of your reboot coaches. Okay, what's a question? Ooh, keto options for dental. So, well, first of all, if you can't chew very well with dental surgery, drink a lot of water, blend up your food. I'm trying to think. Mashed cauliflower? I would just drink ketones. You could, eggs. Scrambled eggs would be good. Eggs, avocados. You can make a lot of vegetables and steam them really good, and they could be soft with butter on them. You could do cauliflower, broccoli. That's how I do. Do I eat any carbs? Yes. Here's the deal. My husband laughs at me when I say this. When we started this journey 4 years ago, well, now it's almost 4.5 years ago, I lived off of carbs. That's all I ate. When we first started and we actually started tracking our food, there was a good chunk of time where we were tracking everything. I wasn't great at weighing out my food, but I would keep a tracker for a while. I don't do that anymore. So I know the things that are going to make me feel like garbage. I know the things that I should be eating. I know the things that make me feel good, the things that don't. I know I need to drink more water. I drink ketones every day, so I'm in ketosis. I can test it in my blood, and I feel it. Like, I feel amazing every single day. Doesn't mean that I don't get stressed, right? Doesn't mean that life doesn't hit you. Ketones don't fix children's attitudes. Ketones don't... I had a mom that reached out to me one time, and she was like, these ketones aren't working. And I'm like, what do you mean? Well, my day's been blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, ketones don't make your children act better. They're going to help you handle the situation better. And so maybe your kids should drink them. No, but really, I really feel great every single day. Like, I get up in the morning and I feel great and I'm motivated to go after, I do everything. The reason the reason I get up in the morning and do everything that we do, whether it's working or talking to you or doing stuff with our family, is for our children and our family. I don't know. If you don't have a why, and if you are just going, I just want some fat loss, but you have nothing tied to it, it's what's going to keep you moving. I mean, do you want to be a better mom? Do you want to be able to go play with your kids? Do you want to take them for bike rides? Do you want to be that dad that can actually go out and swing a bat without huffing and puffing? Like, do you want to like excel in your job? Like, fueling your body fuels your brain, which makes you work better, right? I don't know. I feel great. Okay. What are your questions? What Steve's answering, because I can't read them from here, so he's doing it for me. Okay. What's the next one, babe? Huh? Okay. Nicole asks.
What's the very first step to start the keto lifestyle?
The very first step. The very first step in starting this keto lifestyle.
Ooh, I know what I know.
That's a tough one. Okay.
Why?
I'd
say always start with why.
I would take it, there's two different ways you can go. So the very first step in starting this keto journey, I started with drinking ketones. You do not have to start that way. I started that way because I immediately had the energy. I had the appetite control. I felt amazing. And then I dove into one meal at a time. What I tell most people is this: do not get to your refrigerator and clear it out. That is not the first step. Don't try to dive into meeting your macros every day. So oftentimes what I tell people, if I had to say this is your very first step, I would say for just a week, maybe 2 weeks, go get yourself a tracker for your food, okay? Go download MyFitnessPal, it's free. Go get a carb tracker. And all I want you to do, Nicole, and anybody else on here, is just throw your food in of what you think you should be eating. So when you get up in the morning, don't go put it in your tracker. I want you to go, I've got 2 eggs. I'm going to eat 2 or 3 sausages. I feel great. I drank my cup of coffee. I'm going to go put it in my tracker. Then for lunch, maybe you're at the office and you went out with some friends and you're like, oh, I'm going to grab a burger. So you take off the bun. So go in your tracker and type in your burger and a side of broccoli. Then for dinner, what I'm telling you is this: don't go and create your entire menu based off your macros. Go check. What? Are you laughing at my sweater? You said my sweater was bunched up funny. Was I slouched?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. My sweater was bulged up funny. Did I look like I was pregnant? Did I look like I was pregnant? I'm not pregnant, by the way. Ugh. Hey, so all I want to say is this, Nicole. Track your food for what you think you should eat, meaning, and then at the end of the day, see where you end up, because you can always tweak it. You might go, oh, I actually did a really good job. Like, took the buns off the burgers, the croutons off the salad. I grabbed a lettuce wrap instead of a fully carb breaded sandwich. I drank a lot of water. So I tell people, don't shove your face full of fat because you need to eat 80% fat. Just eliminate some of the carbs, up your water intake, choose the best options possible. And when one thing in your home is gone, when the cereal box is gone, don't buy it. When the Debbie snacks are gone, don't buy it anymore. When the fruit snacks are gone, don't buy them. Is this making sense? Okay. But for real, I would start with ketones.
Barbara wanted to do 20,000 steps. She made it to 15,468.
Barbara, that's amazing, Barbara.
Yeah.
15,000 steps, that's really, congratulations.
So what happens if you fall
So you know what? That's really good. If you fall short, what happens if you fall short? I think that's amazing, because most of the time people set their expectations right here and they don't always meet them, but you did more than you would have if you didn't set your expectations high, right? So like, let's say last month your goal was 10,000 steps and this month your goal is 20,000 steps and you only did 15. Is that a fail? No, are you kidding? That's amazing. You should pat yourself on the back, jump up and down, do a cartwheel and say, I did it. And you can always go up.
Mary Fraser said, Mary Fraser Hoffman.
Mary Fraser.
Is to stay committed to her health journey for September, and she she's curious, are you still having your kids take 1-4-3 every day?
Oh, Mary's asking if my kids are taking 1-4-3. So I had said I had a daughter that we were giving coconut oil every day. You know what's so funny is we ran out, and so I actually have 3 packets set out on our counter for starting for the rest of this week. So I have some new stuff. So I didn't have any for a while. So we were doing it for a while. I stopped giving one of our daughters the coconut oil, and we're going to get back on track and do it. But my kids do drink ketones. That is my choice, or our choice as parents. The company does not have a strict any type of anything for kids drinking ketones. I have learned over the last 4 years the power of ketones in the brain. I've learned a lot about ketones in general and fueling your body. It is our choice as a parent. My children do drink ketones, and I can tell a difference. Not for the diet, just so you know. My kids are not on a diet. Ketones are way more than fat loss.
So Pamela asks, do you drink coffee?
Do I drink coffee? I wish I drink coffee because it smells good. I used to love the taste. I tried to drink coffee for a short period of 2 weeks when we first started this journey, and I couldn't drink it. It really did not agree with my body. I did not feel good, and the only thing I introduced was coffee. So as soon as I took it out, I felt a lot better. I was super sad.
Melissa asks,
He's reading them to me.
how many hours of sleep do you get?
Oh, how many hours of sleep? You want to know something? For those of you who are on a fat loss journey, and if you're like, oh, I've got my food under control, I've been going to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week, people underestimate the power of stress and sleep that has on your body in fat loss, and how often it can actually hold all of that if you're stressed to the max and if you're not sleeping. I probably get, I probably get 7 hours of sleep. I feel great. What about you? Are you sleeping good? This phone thing probably isn't helping you, so it's probably my fault that you're sitting on your phone at this late at night. We're going to have to stop it very soon. Or you should be wearing blue glasses. Where are glasses?
You don't wear them anymore.
But I should wear them right now so I look super cool.
So I'm not looking cool.
Okay, couple more questions, and I'm going to make you get off your phone so that you guys can all be ready to go to bed.
Let's see. There's Carrie with a C and
Carrie.
with a K.
Carrie with a C and Carrie with a K.
Carrie with a K said, ketone. Okay, I'm going to start there. But what about starting the day with green tea, apple cider vinegar, and detox drink?
Oh, you can start the day however you want to. Green tea. I don't like tea. I know, weird, right? I start with water.
I used to take apple cider.
My husband used to drink apple cider vinegar every single day. There's lots of benefits to it. It makes me want to throw up, but I don't like it. So we would take shots of it, but But I've heard lots and lots of benefits of apple cider vinegar. If you want to take a shot of that, awesome. To detox yourself, I think go for it. It's not going to hurt, right?
Danielle Louisa says she misses doing strict keto, but she's 15 months pregnant. Congratulations.
Congratulations on your pregnancy. You want to know something? I get that question a lot. If you're pregnant or nursing, can you do keto? And what I've seen across the board is this. Most women that I know that are pregnant and nursing don't do strict keto like somebody would do, like really, really high fat, low carb. But a lot of them like to stay low carb. So they'll just, again, get rid of the bread. They don't eat a lot of pasta. They eat a lot of meats and vegetables and salads, and they add the avocados. They don't get stressed out about not having all of their macros in place. A lot of them still drink ketones. It's up to you and your doctor. But they just eat better. Don't get stressed out that it's not keto. Like, you can eat really well while you're pregnant. You just don't have to go crazy tracking all of your food. Or does that make sense?
You should ask people if this was helpful to give hearts, because we could do Q&A every night.
Hey, is this helpful? Like, do you guys like Q&A? Because if you do, you can get if you do like Q&A, post some hearts. I need to know, otherwise I won't do it, so I won't waste your time. So if you like the Q&A, post some hearts, share the video. If you don't, it's not a big deal. My feelings are not hurt whatsoever.
So Christy asks,
And I'll answer a couple more questions.
is stress, could that be a trigger?
Stress can be a trigger for your body not to get rid of fat loss, for sure.
One of the Cynthia asks, how?
So let's talk about de-stress things real quick. So if you're stressed out and you can't help it because you work and it's your job that's stressed out, some things that you could do is before bed, you could read. not watch TV. Do not have a TV in your bedroom. If you do, don't turn it on. Throw that channel thing out the window.
You just got like a billion.
Okay. Stress.
Cynthia asks,
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
De-stressing. Read something before you. Was my connection low? That's weird. My connection was low for a second.
We got 45.
Blue blockers. You can put blue blockers. So if you are using technology, it doesn't get your brain waves going. We like to listen to worship music, or we listen to a podcast before bed. What else? My husband lays in a red light. Has anybody ever heard of red light therapy? I'm not going to teach you about it. Go Google it. He likes to lay in this crazy red light that makes our house look crazy because there's a red light coming out from the top of our bedroom window. Let me tell you, when we first moved to Kentucky, hey, if you're brand new, make sure you're telling me that you're brand new. Post new below. The reboot's almost done. Post reboot below. When we first moved to Kentucky, we have a red light in our bedroom. So it's actually in the closet now, but we had the red light on and our neighbors took a picture. And I will tell you, our house, everybody in the neighborhood thought we were crazy. They were like, is this the red light district? Like, it was bad. And nobody had known us then. So our neighbors kind of were all creeping out later that week. And they were like, what's that light? And I was like, it's a biohack. It's a light. You stand in front of it. It helps with all these crazy things. And people thought we were crazy. I think they almost actually called the cops on us, but they didn't. It looked really bad. I'll have to share the picture when we can find it. It was pretty crazy. Okay, 2 more questions, and I'm going to let you go.
Cynthia Kennard asks, how often can you drink the ketones and how late can you drink?
Okay, how often can you drink the ketones? So the first year when I started drinking ketones, I drank 1 packet a day. I don't even have a packet on me. I'm not going to get up to grab one. Sure. I drank 1 a day, and then what I did is I did the best I could with my food. So I didn't mess up good for perfect. Again, got rid of the bread, got rid of the pasta, drank more water, felt amazing, didn't eat the cereal, just made better choices. It does help if you take the things that trigger you most. I love chips. If there's a bag of chips sitting in the house with cheese dip, I probably will eat the entire thing. I remember when I was pregnant, I think, you know what the last memory I remember of having Dorito chips? I was eating the bag of Dorito chips, and my husband nicely took the bag out of my hand and told me I had eaten enough. But I think I was pregnant, and I think the bag was almost gone. I think I ate the whole bag. I used to eat a lot of chips. But those things, if kept in the home, cause people to stress, and there's no reason for it. So, like, if you know that Oreos are like a trigger, don't keep them in your house. If it's the ice cream at night before bed, don't keep it in the house. You're going to go to the fridge. There are times, here's the deal. It's not that I don't crave things. Like, obviously, there are times in the month that I might get crabby, or I might go, I sure could use a chocolate chip cookie. And then I walk into the kitchen and I look all over the place and I don't have anything to grab that would satisfy that craving. So I just am like, well, I don't have anything besides a spoonful of peanut butter. So I go upstairs and brush my teeth, drink some water. And it's fine. Like, it is what it is, right? Don't keep those triggers in your house. I drank 1 of these a day for the first year. So I did the best I could with my food, drank my mom fuel. That's it. Then my sister was a trainer at the time. She would pick me up every single day at 5:30 in the morning. So I would take this with me to the gym. I would shake it up in a water bottle, and then I would work out. I would feel great. I would come home, rock homeschool, and then I drink another one. So I would drink another one around like 1 or 2 o'clock. So I drink 2 a day. You can do caffeine free too. The reason there's caffeine in these, just so you know, it helps with the uptake of ketones. If you want to know more, I'm not gonna tell you everything about these besides the fact that this is where I started and this is what I drink every single day. I actually had a mom that I met on here, Lindsay. Is it Lindsay? Yes, Lindsay, you met her today. I don't know if she's on here.
It's because you walked to another Lindsay.
So you want to know what's so funny? 2 Lindsays today. I had 2 Lindsays. So I met one of you that lives in Kentucky, and she reached out and she grabbed the Reboot. So Lindsay and myself and thousands of other people are going to be doing the Reboot. If you want to join us, make sure you grab it today or tomorrow. And so she's like, hey, my mom lives close to you. Why don't you pop over? And I was getting her a 5-day, right? Until her Reboot comes. And you know what's so funny? I got in my car on Saturday to go see her, and she lives right there, she lives right on the other side of the street, which I could have walked in 3 houses up. And we met on here. Isn't that funny? So if you're from Kentucky, I'm starting a local Kentucky challenge keto group. You better make sure that you message me so that we can chat. But if you want what I dropped off to 2 Lindsays today. So I had, then she was like, I feel amazing. I got so much stuff done this weekend. My husband was like, what are you drinking? And she's like, I'm drinking ketones. And he was like, go get some more of that. So she came over today. We chatted a little bit. I got to meet her sweet son. And then I had to go drop off another Lindsay needed ketones, the other block down that way that I met when we were on a walk with our dogs the other day. And so you all should just come live by me because we have a lot of fun here. And if you want to know more, you want a 5 or a 10 day, I can mail them to you because I mail them every single day. Post 10 in the comments. You and I will chat, or we'll just chat about your food. I'm going to show you a fun video. Ask your questions away. I chat with people all day. Did you hear that rhyme? That was a good one, wasn't it? That was good. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. Is there any other questions that you have?
I think that's perfect. I mean, people just ask about ketones. So
okay.
Tell them thanks for sharing it.
Oh, thanks, babe. Do you want to say something? Okay. Okay, so if you have any other questions, please message me. I am always here to help, and I always answer all of the questions that are in my inbox before I go to bed. Sometimes it irritates my husband because he's like, go to bed. I'm like, I know, but it really bothers me when somebody doesn't have their question answered, right? He tries to make me shut my phone off. I do a lot of this at night when the girls are in bed. So lastly, I changed my Instagram name, but if you're already following me, it's fine. It's KetoMOM Secrets. You should post it in there. I post a lot of stuff on there, and our family has been diving into the chaffle, and we've made 2 today. We made a breakfast and a lunch. I shared them on Instagram. There's pictures over there. I think I shared them here too. So let's chat. So to recap, this is your accountability, okay? And it was a Q&A. But every single night, I'm going to be coming on here to help you with your accountability and do some Q&A. Maybe I'll do a Q&A every night. Maybe I won't. Depends on our nights. Actually, we're going to be leaving for Dallas, and we're going to have some busy nights, so we might not do a Q&A until next week again, but I will do a check-in video. Secondly, if you're new, post new below. I want to chat with you. Thirdly, if you're from Kentucky, I really want to chat with you because if you're close to me, we are going to start a super cool local community or move to Kentucky, okay? It's fine. Just relocate your family. We've got great kids. We're always looking for great families. Come on over. And lastly, Reboot. The Reboot's done tomorrow. So if you want to reset your metabolism, reset your systems, start something, join us on the Reboot. Post that below. And I think that's it. So I think you all are amazing. I'll be mailing these out tomorrow. Or if you're local, you can come by and see us. There's lots of ladies that do. Actually, I have a lady that is. She just bought 10 of these. She loves the lime. She's coming over tomorrow. She's going to stop over. So, okay. I appreciate you all. Post a 10 below. Reach out. Always here. Have a great night. We'll talk to you soon.